How happy is Christian McCaffrey to be in San Francisco? To be out of Carolina.
Was that the
to have these weapons.
Easiest 160 of his career?
I mean, that run, he was just waiting on his blockers. It was beautiful.
I mean, I've never seen a guy get pancaked in the open field by a receiver like that. Have you?
It's been a while.
I can't think of one other moment.
Hines Ward, I don't know, but let's listen to the play. Let's get the fans what they want.
In the open field?
Trying to do something here with Christian McCaffrey. Got a bruising block from Brandon Ayuk. Got another from Ray McLeod. Turned it into a touchdown. It's a 65-yard lightning strike from McCaffrey. Stealing the momentum right back.
Stealing the momentum right back. No pun intended by Joe Davis of Fox Sports. And listen to those Niner fans at Acrisure Stadium.
I'm telling you.
Listen to those Niner fans humming, roaring, knowing that they got a Super Bowl caliber team right in front of them. That was a Super Bowl caliber type of win. To go on the road and set the tone like that against the Pittsburgh Steelers, how could you not be a Niner fan, wake up, throw your jersey on and say, you know what? We got something cooking here.
Hey,
something special is going to happen in 2023.
My mind was blown hearing how many fans were there, and I kept thinking to myself, like, all right, top 5 teams in pro sports who travel. Like, I'm talking about, like, when your team plays them, you expect an invasion.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Lakers, Cowboys.
Raiders fans travel. Raider fans travel.
I'm not saying they don't, but I'm saying nationally, I don't think I'd put them in the top 5.
Raider fans.
Yankee fans, Sox fans.
Raider fans get after it. I'm going to give Raider fans their respect.
More than Niner fans.
It's right there. Niner fans have been coming out there. But Raider fans, they got a nice special fan base.
I'm not saying they don't.
And there's Raider fans all over the place because they moved around so much.
Steelers
They're a worldwide
too,
brand.
Packers too. I
they all
would
travel.
go
All
4
those
or
fans
5.
are travel. All those fans are traveling.
I would go 4 or 5 NFL teams before I go Raiders. Personally, that's just me. But I hear what you're saying. Niner fans are creeping into that top 10.
No, Niner fans are there. They've been traveling for a long time.
In terms of all of sports.
They've been there a long time. Drake Jackson, 3 sacks. I just got... There's so many performances you could pinpoint. I could literally spend an hour on Drake Jackson because I think he's everything that the Niners wanted in Dee Ford. And Dee Ford to start off 2019 was really good, and his body failed him. And his body failed him throughout his career. Drake Jackson could be the best edge rusher opposite of Nick Bosa. And now we could dream, folks, with Nick Bosa signed to a 5-year, $170 million deal, and Drake Jackson being the pick that he is, and being in team control. The Niners have a set of edge rushers now that can cause havoc. Now, all of a sudden, Matthew Stafford's going to look at the film and say, okay, I know where number 97 is, but who's this number 95 on the other side? I got to deal with him?
What is it that they were looking for in Dee Ford then? What you're saying that he was what they wanted Dee Ford to be?
Well, they wanted somebody who could apply pressure on the opposite edge. When John Lynch, you got to think about those Tampa Bay Buccaneer teams that he played with. And all that ferocious defensive line that he had, starting with Simeon Rice and Warren Sapp. He envisioned that. Kyle Shanahan envisioned having 2 edge rushers that can get after the quarterback and apply pressure in case Bosa got double teamed, right? Yeah. Because when the pass rushers becomes great, right? The great Reggie White, the great Lawrence Taylor, all the great edge rushers we've seen, even TJ Watt, they're going to game plan for them. You're going to chip them, you're going to double them, you're going to triple them at times, which means that other edge rusher has to be able to take advantage of it. Dee Ford was that guy who could take advantage of that, where the Niners didn't even have to blitz, right? They didn't have to blitz, so they brought 4, they dropped 7. With Drake Jackson and a guy they envisioned to go opposite of Nick Bosa and complement this defensive line, now all of a sudden you're saying, boy, Drake Jackson can win his one-on-ones. Maybe he gets doubled in the future, but now all of a sudden I could lay off the blitz. I don't have to bring Fred Warner, Drake Greenlaw, and blitzes here. So when I say he's everything that they wanted to Dee Ford, he is. He is everything they wanted to Dee Ford, but he's going to have to stay healthy. If he stays healthy, Drake Jackson's going to end the season with 10-plus sacks. He got 3 yesterday.
I know. Getting 3 really helps. Just Dee Ford I viewed as like pure speed. Jump the snap, speed. Wasn't really like a run-stuffing guy.
Right.
I feel like Drake Jackson does not have the speed that Dee Ford has, but
it's not a big drop-off, is there?
Well, I think his game might be a little more well-rounded, but he's just not. He's the speed. I mean, Dee Ford, he was electric on the edge. He was electric. But I see what you're saying.
Drake Jackson has speed, but he could also hit you with some power, and he knows how to stunt, and he's going to get after the quarterback. He doesn't look overwhelmed.
He's definitely a longer
player. The body type is different.
Yeah, he's definitely...
The style of play is different, but in terms of production...
it's a good point.
In terms of production... Dee Ford was going to be a productive edge rusher, which is why they spent the money, which is why they sent the second-round pick to Kansas City. Now you get Drake Jackson. And you don't have to blitz if you got Drake Jackson
point.
coming and you got Javon Hargrave in the middle, who we didn't even talk about. He had a very solid 49ers debut. And Eric Armstead showed the power and winning one-on-ones and pushing the pocket.
Well, he's an inside guy. Can we all admit that?
No doubt.
They paid him as an outside guy. He's an inside guy, and he should stay inside. Him and Hargraves is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Those are probably the two best D tackles we've had since Stubblefield and Bryant Young.
Right. So
I mean, I'm talking about accomplishments. Like, that's high praise.
I've got two edge rushers who can collapse the pocket,
Yes.
and Drake Jackson and Nick Bosa. I don't want to forget about Cleve Farrell in the run game. Cleve Farrell was really good in the run game.
It's really a surprise.
You got the guys in the middle with Armstead and Hargrave. I mean, you got the linebackers cleaning things up. This front seven is as good as anybody in football. So now I got a front seven that's playing at a high level to start the season. And they got weapons over there in Pittsburgh. That wide receiver room is no joke. Najee Harris, well, you know what? Just like Dalvin Cook in the playoff game when Nick Bosa hit him and Dalvin Cook, my guy from Florida State, said, yeah, that's enough. I've tapped out. Telling me Najee Harris didn't tap out yesterday after Fred Warner blew him up?
There was nowhere to go.
These guys are making all-pro running backs tap out, saying, yeah, we're good. Not today. Not against that defense.
Well, it felt like George Pickens did nothing either. And then Deontay got hurt, but he wasn't doing anything. It was surprising because the Steelers are one of those teams you draft in fantasy and you expect to move the ball, and they had nothing. Right. Their offensive game plan, I don't even know what they were trying to attack.
Well, they couldn't attack anything. They couldn't buy time for Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, that's true.
You couldn't run the ball against this front seven. You could do nothing. And we talk about this all the time. Once you go one-dimensional against this 49ers defense, it's lights out. You're going to get some yards in the pass game here and there because it's an offensive league. But this front seven is not going to allow you to get comfortable. At some point, they're going to force a holding. They're going to force an intentional grounding. They're going to force a turnover. Or they're going to just hit you in the mouth and force you into third and long situations. This defense is great. Oh, my gosh. Steve looks at the booth. He's like, I don't even have to blitz yet.
What's the better unit right now, offense or defense?
I don't know.
Best part about yesterday was
isn't that a good thing?
No,
that the offense,
they're so balanced.
The offense, I think, is catching up to the defense. From what we've seen the last 6 years under Shanahan, this offense has a chance to be as good as his defense.
Well, I look at defenses around the league. Like Philly's going to get they're better than what they showed yesterday. Right. Fletcher Cox got hurt, so who knows? We'll see what they end up being as we move forward. Dallas feels really good. Really
that
good.
is going to be tough.
When you do that against a divisional opponent, like that to me,
40-0. Wow.
That was a butt kicking.
Yeah.
The Niners, it's a three-way team to me, a three-way deal at top of the league. And they're all in the NFC in terms of balance.
Right.
Offenses, there's a lot of teams that could throw their hat in the mix. But I feel like no team has the combination outside of like the Eagles of both.
No.
Maybe the Cowboys offense will be better as the year goes on. I like our personnel better. They're pretty damn good.
They're pretty good. This offense is pretty good. Let's go
back
out to the lines.
I was rooting against Philly so hard. Oh.
Yeah, well, we'll take care of Philly when we take
Mac
care of
Jones,
Philly.
come on.
Rob in Fremont, what's happening, Rob? You're on the roast, baby. What's up, Rob? Rob, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's go, Rob. Let's go, baby. What you got?
Hey, man. So Brock, I gotta say, man, pre-snap reads, how he's ice cold, or like he's got ice in his veins, man. The guy's got emotionless until he gets like his first down and he did a little celebration and whatnot.
Loved it.
But dude just is so relaxed and so calm. Reminded me a little bit of like Montana days. Just making me feel a little bit better about our offense and how we're running. He's commanding the offense. And then second thing, man, is shout out to the Niner fans that went to Pittsburgh. Because, man, late in the game here in Let's Go Niners.
That's what I'm saying.
In Pittsburgh? Come on
Pittsburgh.
now. On TV? Awesome.
Yeah.
Spadoni, if you could play the Christian McCaffrey 65-yard run again, I just want people to
Sound like
isolate
a
the
home game.
roar of the crowd. Just listen to the roar of the crowd in Pittsburgh at Acrisure Stadium. Go ahead. Roll it, Spadoni.
Trying to do something here with Christian McCaffrey. Got a bruising block from Brandon Ayuk. Got another from Ray McLeod. Turned it into a touchdown. It's a 65-yard lightning strike from McCaffrey. Stealing the momentum right back.
Is that Levi's?
That's what I'm saying. Wait till this week. SoFi. I think it'll be worse.
Oh, my gosh. SoFi.
By the way, we
kinda
can't call it Levi's South because Levi's is south of where they're used to play. Like, I don't know. I don't like the Levi's South name. Just SoFi's our home.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of tempted to go to that game today. Rams.
Little fly down, fly back.
Fly down, fly back.
It's very convenient.
It's very convenient. I'm thinking about it, man, but tickets are high.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. $500 for nosebleeds.
Money time! Money
I don't have that type of money. It's not basketball season yet.
Well, there was a track meet there yesterday. Chargers versus Dolphins.
It was a track
Tyreek
meet.
Hill had one of the great days of all time.
And the Chargers are going to Charger. Eddie and Vallejo. Eddie.